Okay, I hit it again. This time it worked. Okay, hi YouTube! It's official. We're officially gonna play RimWorld. And when I say that we're gonna play RimWorld, what I mean is I'm feeling very non-committal with all things today. It took me a long time to even convince myself to hit the new colony button, but wait, we have to fix the mods first. I should have done that first. Okay, mods are fixed. Sticking spicy chocolate out of your teeth with your tongue is not something you want to experience. I'm sure that's true, but I'm interested in the spicy chocolate. Alright, that took forever. What I've landed on doing is I will click on the grav ship scenario. Okay, like we'll start with the grav ship, but we're gonna do Randy. I don't know which difficulty to go with. We could do losing is fun. Commitment mode. Randy, losing is fun. Commitment mode. Generate a regular planet. And then we're just gonna go random. We're gonna roll with a random tile with random colonists. Oh, I forgot to take off ideology. It's not too late. Oh, no, we can just say inactive. Okay, no ideology. Wait, what about the planet? Did we skip the planet part? What the heck? Didn't we just go through the menu and I got to choose a random tile on the planet and then we did this part? Did I skip that? I'm very confused. Grav ship? Oh yeah, start to in space. Okay, then we can't go with grav ship. We're gonna do crash landed. Losing is fun. Commitment mode. Odette. That lady was a relative spice noob and it didn't cripple her. Shared it with a few people and most handled it pretty well. Alright, random site. Drum roll, please. Random site. We got a temperate forest of all places. Whoa! A mountainous temperate forest in a crater or in a basin. What is the spiciest thing I've eaten? Probably a ghost pepper? You are a spice wimp. I mean, I'm not gonna say that I'm great with spicy food, but I'm also not impervious to it. Wait, did I just say the same thing twice? I'm not impervious to spicy food, but I'm also like not a wimp. That was an interesting first roll. We got a temperate forest with 40 out of 60 growing days. There is nearby pollution, but 0% on the tile. It's mountainous with marbles. I would pick this tile anyway. I would pick this tile anyways. That was a very lucky random site roll. This tile is near polluted tiles, so there will be acidic smog here roughly every 136 days. Yeah, I mean, we have to pick it. We're playing random for a reason. Hi, Red Ox. No way I need to practice. I can tell these colonists are gonna thrive. Well, we are playing Randy. Losing is fun on a random tile with no ideology, and we're just gonna take the first 3 pawns that it gave us. Completely random. Actually, didn't even give us that bad of like look at their skills. Their age is all good. None of them have really bad health conditions. We have a gunshot wound, a gunshot scar, one non-violent pawn who is also a pyromaniac. We have a kind, careful shooting body purist incapable of dumb labor. Perfect. And then we have a psychopath incapable of social who's too smart with an annoying voice. Okay, I take it back. This is... we have... Okay, one pawn incapable of social. We have one pawn incapable of violent and firefighting. And another incapable of dumb labor. Alright, let's go. We have to name them first. You have to name them. Okay, I'm gonna start the game and then we can name them. How about that? Because I need you all to exclamation join the name queue. You can either exclamation join and enter with your Twitch name. Or you can enter a custom name after the join. Sorry, Flamethrower, you must be following me. You having followed me for over 3 years is not long enough. Oh no, it also... it's like half of you can't join this name queue right now. Oh no, Vandalier! I think it also... noped Tyler trying to join the name queue. Remove the follow rule. I guess I could do that. Okay. It should stop checking to see if you follow now. It's not even necessarily the custom names, it's just a bug. But it should work now. I too have no idea why the bug is still in there. Okay, well since a bunch of you joined the queue, I mean the raffle, whatever, I'll just name them now. How about that? Let's see. Alex the Assembler. Annoying voice, psychopath, too smart, age 39. Married to a Kemi. Also age 39. Incapable of social. Let's see who you're gonna be. Nobody understands why it does that. Even the Firebot crew. Insane Edoji. Does that mean like signed? Signed Doji? Ensign, like the military rank? Okay. And I'm unfamiliar. This is what was entered. Boop. Hi, Nalo. Nice to see you. Insin? Insin is how you pronounce it? What does that even mean? I'm just gonna call this character Edoji. Alright. And then we have a Kemi. A pyromaniac. Jealous. A body modder. Married to... Ensign? Edoji. It's like lieutenant being said as lieutenant. Okay. Alright, sure. Sure. It's nice to see you, Nello. How's it going? Hello. Alright, let's see who Akemi is going to. Also has a right arm old itchy gunshot. If I'd watch Star Trek, I'd know what they are. Well, I haven't done it yet. I never watched Star Trek. This is how you can really check, right? Really check to see if I've done it. Alright, Vandalier, welcome to the colony. How am I? Nello, I am doing okay. I'm doing alright. I'm sleepy because I didn't sleep well. I have a headache, probably because I didn't sleep well. I'm stressed because the hot potato's coming up. And I'm like, still, even while I'm streaming, thinking about all the things that have to be done and trying to figure out what I forgot to do. Like you know, like when you leave the house and you have that nagging feeling in your brain that you forgot something? That's how I feel about the hot potato. And I just can't figure out what it is. You're in trouble from the start with this colonist. Yeah, a jealous pyromaniac who's a body modder that has all of their original limbs and organs, also incapable of violence and firefighting, is gonna be fine. Did I remember to heat up the potato? I think that's the responsibility of the streamers and also the RimWorld community who are taking part in the donations, right? That's up to them to heat the potato up. So we are just rolling a random tile with random colonists, so I wish everybody luck. Finally, we have Cassie, who is actually Vandelier's sister. My 3 colonists are related. We have Vandalier, who's the glue between Adoji and whoever Cassie will become. But Adoji is Vandelier's husband, and Cassie is Vandelier's sister. Cassie is kind, which is nice, but a body purist. So, I'll have you know that these two are sisters. One is a body modder, the other is a body purist. Classic. Kind, careful shooter, body purist, incapable of dumb labor. So we have one colonist incapable of social, one incapable of violence and firefighting, and another incapable of dumb labor. So really, they're gonna be great. Cassie goes to flamethrower. There's supposed to be a capital P. I think there's supposed to be a capital. Flamethrower. You finally managed to compile the Tiltify integration again. You've been utterly failing at it since I started streaming. Oh, it started streaming today. Did I distract you with my 3 hours of chatting? You got vaccinated today for both the flu and coronavirus. Your left arm is starting to ache a bit. Make sure that you stretch it and stuff. I'm sure you're going to be feeling great tomorrow. I'm sure you're going to feel great. So apart from Adoji having an annoying voice, being too smart, being a psychopath, incapable of social, Adoji excels at animals and crafting. So that's cool. We have a fairly high team animal and crafting skill right from the get-go, with a shooting of 4. And we also have some minor passions in shooting and medical, so there we go. Medical, I somehow missed that. And burning passions for animal and crafting. We've got Vandalier, who has a minor passion for plants, social, and intellectual. So although Adoji is incapable of social, it's okay because his wife, Vandalier, is actually quite the socialite. I know some people IRL who are like this. As far as that relationship one of them being very antisocial and the other being very social. A burning passion for medical, a minor passion for intellect, and plants. Like, these are actually some good skills. Then we have flamethrower, kind, careful shooter, and a body purist with a 10. Burning passion in mining, a minor passion in melee, and a burning passion in social. So, although this is a team of misfits, they might survive yet. We'll see. Alright, onwards. We have no ideology. Ideology is not active. I know the mod is active. I don't know what this is. Is this a mod, or is this from the base game? The low cooking is gonna hurt at the start, and that construction. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. We have a burning passion for mining. Yeah, flamethrowers got it. Jazz mine. We've got a burning passion. We'll just build our homes out of the rock, because we also live in a mountainous tile now. Everyone rolls a nat 1 sometimes. It's hard to go back to something you've not touched for literal months. It really is, I know. Yeah, and smoothing, true. Alright, I should have read that. Sorry, it said something about crash landing to RimWorld. And here we are. Alright, good stream, everybody. This is kind of a cool map, actually. Yeah, we're not in a crater, we're in a basin. So we have an entry from the north, a kind of small little tunnel from the east, and also entry from the south. But all three of them require passing through this little lake here. Looks like good fishing. You know what? I completely forgot about fishing. I completely forgot about that. See, this is why we have to play a little bit before the hot potato. What is this button? Styles in use? Is this a mod? Did my mods update? Allow everything? Morning. Good day for fishing, ain't it? Yeah, they added fishing. I completely forgot about that. Like, actually. You did nothing. That's not true. You compiled the Tiltify integration. So I already can tell you where I feel inclined to build this colony. That would be, like, right here. There's a nice little nook in the mountain. It mirrors this lake nicely, and we can very easily build some defenses along the side of the river, or the lake, to force raiders and threats through the water. We could build like a wall up and around, you know? Force them to go through here. But yeah, first we have to, like, build a place to live. So I guess let's get on that. What were our... We probably should have played this vanilla, so I could get reacquainted with vanilla RimWorld. I'm so spoiled by my Rim HUD. You like it when the pawns go bathing and swimming? Yeah, it's cute, right? Sounds like your last performance review. Ah, geez, Nello, I know that's not true. Yeah, our highest construction skill is 2. This is gonna be fine. I'm just gonna make myself a nice home in the mountains over here. There is some fertile soil right here too. There's very little fertile soil. So, shall we deconstruct these? And maybe maybe this one. There might be some rich soil up there. Probably not. Actually, I can see behind the fence, and I know there's no rich soil back there. But I'm gonna do it anyway. And first thing, okay, checklist. When first playing RimWorld, when first dropping into a new colony, what do? We plant the rice. Crash landed will start you in spring. So we can get the rice planted right here, right now. Right here, rice now. Step 1, plant rice. Step 2, move all of your things inside. Like your fancy medicine and your 50 package survivor meals. We started with a husky named Blubber! OMG, cute. Train Blubber. Blubber is bonded to Vandalier. That's super cute. Also, set work priorities. Don't forget about that. Wait, no. Patient 1, bed rest 2. Flamethrower doesn't do dumb labor, of course. So instead, I'm gonna have you do the basics and the mining. And that's it. No, we can doctor as well. Blubber is bonded to Vandalier, but Doji is the one that has the animal handling skills. That, you know what? We're gonna train Flamethrower how to do construction as well. You have to have the animal handler assigned to be the animal's master in order for them to do the training? I feel like yes. Like if we want a Doji to train this dog, Doji has to be the master, right? This is like new RimWorld questions. Ads are starting soon. Already? Oh my gosh. Rice here, rice now. I'm sorry, your back hurts, not slip. Okay, just in case, I'm gonna switch it to a Doji just so the animal training happens. Also, we need to equip weapons. Alright, we have a 4 in shooting. Take this thing. Bolt action rifle. You take this fancy plasteel knife, flamethrower, and the flak vest, and the helmet. Flamethrower has the 4 in melee, minor passion, so we're just gonna lead into that with the fancy plasteel knife and some armor. And then Vandalier is incapable of violence. It will do nothing. Oh, and some pants. Flamethrower. Hey, Chaos Ryan, welcome in. Thank you very much for the 19 months of subscribing. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Thank you very much for the support. Hope you're doing well today. I see you are enjoying the stream. Would be a shame if an ad would come up. We will protect you from it for a fee. For a fee. Just the small price of a Prime sub, or maybe a Tier 1 subscription, or Twitch Turbo. One, rice equals nice. 2, dry stuff, please. 3, train doggo. In one of these orders, yes. Alright, let's see. We're good at mining. So, I am just going... How about right here? That looks like a nice spot. Let's do a... Oops. Let's do a 9 by 9 room. We're gonna live there. You've been watching me play this for 84 years and you still don't know how to play it well. Yeah, me neither. Bandelier's off to start planting the plants. Looks good to me. This flamethrower does nothing except dig a hole in the wall and, I guess, build. That job should get done pretty quickly. Can't afford any of that? Yeah. I know, that's... The ads are frustrating. The game changes fairly often. It does. Ooh, and this is marble, so... This is gonna make a nice spot. Our weapons are just sitting out here, deteriorating. And our components deteriorating because they're outdoors. Our packaged survival meals are gonna get eaten by wild turkeys and boom rats if we're not careful. Look at Blubber the dog. What a good doggo. We didn't get into it the first time though. Yeah, since the first time now though, there's been like 5 new DLCs. We're on RimWorld 1.6 now. I think when you first started watching me play, we were still like in beta 17 or 18. It's RimWorld 1.6. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna make a stockpile zone right here. Try to get some stuff inside. No chunks. And then a dumping zone out here just to get the stuff outside, like this chunk. And that one too. Don't worry, flamethrower won't do it. Flamethrower will just stare at these rocks all day long and wonder why nobody else will move them. You gotta do a work thing, have a good time with the work thing. 1.7 hype. When is 1.7? Is 1.7 announced? Probably not, right? 1.7? Every update happens like once a year. There's a big DLC and then a big update like once a year. RimWorld was Rim Village when you first watched me. How the times have changed. Yeah, the category for RimWorld was really small. There were only a oh, wall torches. Is that vanilla now? There were only a handful of RimWorld streamers. Now there's dozens of us. We have an ad break for the next 3 minutes. Yeah, now it's raining on my stuff. Look at this. The deterioration rate is going up. All urgently. There's a burb. A blue burb. Oh man, some heal root. Some berries. Harvest those. If only this dog, Blubber, knew how to haul. There's actually more than dozens now, Dane. Like, the amount of RimWorld streamers in the RimWorld category is extensive compared to what it used to be. Back in my day. I'm actually just kidding about the back in my day part, but also, really though, back in my day, Twitch was a much smaller place. It's really cool to see how much this game has grown and how successful it is now.
Whoa, that's a lot of numbers. Jess go Jess raid Jess hype Jess jam Jess arrive hello Jess and friends. Happy 2 months of fun and chaos. Hope you are having a great week Jess love.
Happy 2 months! 2 whole months! Lennox, thank you for the 2 whole months of fun and chaos. Welcome back! Thank you very much for the support. It's so great to see you. How are you doing? Hello, hello. I hope you're having a great week as well. Oh, speaking of, Flamethrower's going for a swim. So cute, right? All that mining, gotta wash the gunk off. I've had a good week. I traveled to Florida and back because I went to a festival and I did not take a plane, so I trained down and carred back home, and it was a lot of traveling, like 45 plus hours of traveling, which could have been accomplished in like 6 hours on a plane, but you know, it is what it is. And the hot potatoes coming up next week. I spent the first like 2.5 hours of my stream just chatting and not actually doing anything. Today, we just chatted. Been a busy week before the holidays, but you can't complain because it's almost the weekend. Oh yeah, I guess next weekend is Thanksgiving, or next week is Thanksgiving, isn't it? I am like living in some like alternative reality where in my mind Thanksgiving doesn't really exist because we're not really celebrating it this year because we don't have anyone to celebrate with. It's just me and Solantre. Like we don't have any family in the area and whatnot, so it's just me and Solantre. And neither one of us is really has never really been that into Thanksgiving. Like it's not an important holiday for either of us really. So in my mind, like the hot potato is the holiday. This is what I mean about my alternative reality. Like the hot potato is the true holiday. Thanksgiving just happens alongside it. I don't know. So I am excited for the hot potato holiday next week. An alternate reality, or anywhere not in the US. Yeah, next week is US Thanksgiving. Can, like, anybody move these blocks, Vandalier? Come on, haul this block. Get it out of the door. Don't just look at it, haul this one too. Laughs in Canadian Turkey Day. Yeah, when is Canadian Turkey Day? I always have to ask JSOG. JSOG, when's Canadian Turkey Day? You're doing a steak for it? Because non-traditionalism, I don't even know that we have any plans. Actually, I did buy some gluten-free stuffing at the store because there was gluten-free stuffing and I was just like, whoa! Gluten-free Thanksgiving foods. I'm gonna buy that while the getting's good. Also, there were these frozen biscuits that I bought. They're gluten-free, like almond flour biscuits. They do have milk in them though, but they don't have gluten or soy. And they're really good. Crank it up! It's too loud, but... P music! My favorite! Actually, is this P music? No, this is... Yeah. It fooled me there for a second. Would the gluten-free stuffing just be some sort of cornbread? Maybe. I didn't actually read the ingredients. I mean, I did. I checked to see if there were any allergens in it. That's where my checking stopped. Who can even tell which isn't P music anymore? No, this is... Hey, wait, where's my music mod? The one that tells me which songs are playing. Music manager. Hold on. Save and quit to menu. I don't even get to name my save file? Mods. Music. Music manager continued. Save and apply changes. P music is the only music. You've definitely heard the game without P music if you've watched the Hot Potato. Raribo Concord Permadeath. Oh, that's why I can't save it. I don't ever play Permadeath. It just is what it is. Hey, Breza, welcome in. No, we gotta go back to the other song. Okay, now we got Music Manager. You need to search feature. This song makes me sad. Valiant. Called it. I know the songs by sound, but I'm bad with the names. You should read the title. It literally says RimWorld practice in it. Practice. Lots of pausing. Yeah, Reza, I sat in the menu for like an hour. I also just sat in the in my chatting scene for an hour and a half or longer. So all that to say, we've only really been playing RimWorld for like 30 minutes. However, this is a random tile with random colonists. Ideology is disabled. My problem with starting RimWorld today, the thing that was really holding me up, was that I didn't feel like starting a colony. Like, going through all the motions just to turn it over to the Hot Potato next week. So this is a low effort, low commitment colony. Ironically, it's permadeath. It does need a quick start button. Do 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 do. This song's the best. Is it too loud? The music is at 13%. Lennox signed up for quite the marathon on Saturday. Yeah, Lennox, thank you for volunteering to help with the potato. I really appreciate it. And JSOG. Thank you both for the Hot Potato volunteer help. Hi, Not Just Gold. You love the Hot Potato thing. Me too. I'm even rocking the Hot Potato mug. I'm rocking my tater mug. You think a lot of the songs you thought were base game are most likely P music. There are like 50 plus songs that are P music, so that is very likely. There are some of them that I actually don't know, like what is vanilla and what is P music. There are still some slots to fill during JSOG work and sleepy time. Yeah, there's there are more slots to fill. It'll fill out. The funny part is there are a lot of people who have volunteered to help, but they are waiting for the schedule to fill out. And there are more people, I think, who are waiting to see when the schedule fills out than people who are willing to, like, just, I don't know, like, pick a time first. So I have a bunch of people who are waiting. And meanwhile, the schedule is not filling up. There's a lot of latent potential to fill the slots, is what I'm trying to say. I think it's really hilarious. Like, a bunch of people are like, I'll fill what's open at the end. Like, okay. Lanix grabbed your backup slots? I know, I saw Lanix grab my stream. Slentre was like, oh, I was gonna take it. And I was like, I thought JSOC was gonna take it too. My slot is in high demand, I see. Did you miss the request for help? We didn't put it out public because I just reached out to people that helped last year and also the current moderator teams for Halcyon, and we got like plenty of coverage as is. And if it comes down to it, like on Saturday or Sunday, and things are spicy then I'll probably make it public. You've been using the RimWorld album on Apple Music to sleep. So far, the songs are noticeably different. So there are some that are like the stressful raid music, you know, like things are scary and everyone's dying kind of music. Then there's the chill, like around the colony songs like this one. And then there's like the last one. Those are my favorites. The ones that feel really upbeat. And like for me, they inspire optimism and a feeling like this colony can recover. Those are my favorites. A lot of people already picked your awake time. Yeah. Same actually, like for there's another like secret spreadsheet. It's for Halcyon Standby, basically, and it works in conjunction with the potato spotter spreadsheet. And so that's to make sure that somebody from Halcyon is around, and like for the extremely rare like break glass kind of moment, right? Like if the potato spotters are like, OMG, there's a huge problem, and like they go to ping someone, like someone should be around. And everyone signed up during my awake time for that too. You were wondering about that because you hadn't heard from many of us, so you got a little worried. Oh, about the potato spotters? So, that's kind of like my bad because Sui normally like usually handles the volunteer coordination, but this year Sui's just like really busy with other stuff, and so I took over a few aspects of her job that I'm just not familiar with, including volunteer coordination. So I kind of like was wrapping my brain around it. It took me a minute. When the potato holder disappears midstream because the redeem spice was too hot. You know, speaking of spicy redeems, like now that Disturbed Puppy got me thinking about that spicy chocolate. I wonder if we should try it. So I think our little hole in the wall is looking pretty nice, actually. Don't you agree? Gotta make this match for symmetry purposes. Vandalier is planting rice. So this is actually fertile soil, and rice No, rice benefits from fertile soil. It is potatoes that benefit from regular soil, right? Potatoes don't have a very high fertility sensitivity. We could even make a potato field in this regular normie soil, and they'll be happy. Potatoes, let's see. Fertility sensitivity 40%. Low sensitivity means the plant grows about the same speed in rich or poor soil. So actually, I think potatoes would even thrive over here in the yellow. Rice is fast, potatoes are good when fertility isn't viable, and corn loves fertility. Yeah, I'm actually thinking... What's Vandelier's plant skill? Oh, 4? No, let's go with rice. Let's start with rice. If Vandalier was better at plants, I would say we should switch this to corn and do a little heal root in the bottom section. But heal root has a plant skill requirement of 8, I believe, in order to even. A doji is also pretty decent at plants, but already has plenty of jobs handling, hunting. Let's hunt some stuff. How about a turkey? No, let's go for the ibex. Our construction skill is really bad, so rather than go for a butcher table, what I might do is start with a butcher spot. I know, it's outdoors. I'm a butcher creature forever. Hi there, Tulan. How's it going? Give all the jobs to the same person, so if something's wrong, at least we know who's to blame. Oh my gosh, just haul these urgently. And that's exactly what's gonna happen, except Vandalier. Don't haul urgently, Vandalier. I would prefer it if you keep planting rice. Blame Solentre. Solentre is not even here to be blamed. I can hear him right now. Like, on a call. Shooting a 4. This hunting is gonna go terribly. That's even better. No defense. So evil. Oh, also, let's make a zone. Expand allowed area. Like, here-ish? This is so the doggo doesn't accidentally get killed by wandering off. Manage areas. Protect doggo. And then assign the doggo to protect. Also, these fences. These are gonna get us in trouble. Their cover effectiveness is 55%. What about these? Shopping carts. 50%? And the rocks are 50%. So the raiders that eventually will visit us are going to use these fences for cover. Check it out! We've almost got a whole room. My nose is all stuffy again. So tired of having a stuffy nose. It's just non-stop stuffy. It's not fair. Doji is still hunting this ibex ram, which is in good health. Literally hasn't hit a single shot. There is a plethora of Oh! We just hit one! We just hit one! A plethora of animals to eat up here. This is what I was gonna say. We've got 10 gazelle. Wow, you did it. Good job. We got some horses. There's some ibex. We finally managed to kill one, so that's exciting. Oh, and then we need to make a cooking spot. We can stop eating our packaged survival meals. Packaged survival meals, if kept indoors and out of the elements, will actually last indefinitely. Which means it'll be good food for winter if we can get lucky. Do you think we can get away with building a stove? I'm gonna try it. We have a construction skill of 2? I think we can do it. I think they can do it. I believe. And this is how we can also trick Flamethrower into hauling stuff. Because Flamethrower is assigned to building and is now hauling the steel to the blueprint. So even though Flamethrower won't do dumb labor, Flamethrower will haul the steel. Who's assigned to cooking? Vandalier? Alright, fingers crossed. We're about halfway there and the construction is still ongoing. We're over halfway there and the construction is still ongoing. Fingers crossed. Almost done. Nailed it! With a construction skill of 2! First try, built a fueled stove. Excellent. Well done. Let's make simple meal times 4 until we have 20. And then simple meal times 1 until we have 10. Vandelier's pyromaniac. Missed opportunity. I don't know why I built it there. I don't actually like that spot. I'm gonna put it here instead. Nah, I'm gonna put it here. Nice. Do you think we can also get a butcher's table out of Flamethrower, or am I asking too much? It's 95 wood. I'm gonna try it. Alright, Flame is off to go swimming. Oh, I'm on the same... I'm on the same thought. It's a missed opportunity because of the name Flamethrower. Flamethrower should be the pyro. I don't disagree. We have 1 meal. I repeat, 1 meal. Heck to the yeah. Maybe we should have Doji train the doggo. Cannot train interacted too recently. Time to go hunting. Oh, right now. You're gonna go right now. Oh wait, which animals did I just mark for hunting? There's a couple right in front of us. Oh, what's this? 4 packaged survival meals just hanging out up here. Why? some heal root? Oh. Oh, maybe they got scattered over here. I see some steel? Yeah, you're right, Alistair. It would have been good. Oh, here's the one. Not hunt that one. I don't see any more PSMs. I guess we can check because there's this nifty search bar now. Packaged survival meal. These ones, oh, are on them. That's cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's hunt these ones instead. Or, like, right here. Get him! Excellent. So we should probably also chop some more trees. Although we do have plenty of wood. We have 205 actually. And we have a pyromaniac in the house, so we can take it easy. What should we build next? If I knew how to play RimWorld, what would I do next? Probably build this butcher table and then some regular beds. Yeah, let's chop down more trees. It's 45 wood each. We can take the trees a little bit further out. We are planning on losing his funds, so I do need to take our security a bit more seriously as well. Which is lame, I know. Okay, this one ran all the way down here. I don't want to hunt that one anymore. We can hunt this one instead. It's right here. Who are we playing on? Are we... What storyteller is this? Randy. Yeah, of course. Randy random on a random tile with random colonists. Maybe we should put that in the title. Randy, random tile, random pawns. This title just got really long. Okay, it's fine. Hello, mountain. A bunch of Randy randoms. The first rated is almost always someone with a 20% club. Well, an exotic goods trader is the first one to show up. Who's my socialite? Who? Who? Vandalier? Yeah, Vandalier. Our very first interaction is exotic goods trader with a parrot. A macaw. They've got geese, a macaw, components, Glitterworld medicine. Alas, they have a lot of stuff. Is there an option to turn off combat? Yeah, so there are storyteller settings to disable combat, basically. And you can also adjust individual settings in game to avoid certain types of combat. Yeah, you can basically play RimWorld however you like. Gotta head out for an appointment. Have a great appointment, Jolly. Travel safely. Have a great day. Thank you for being here. $133 and it's our parrot. What am I gonna do with a macaw? A parrot known for its intelligence and brilliant plumage. Wait! It has advanced trainability. You can teach it to guard and attack. And it lays eggs. I could have an attack parrot. How much money do we have? 300? I don't know. Is a parrot worth it? Yes or no? There's a instruction manual in here that teaches packaged survival meals and smithing. Yes to an attack parrot. Wall yourself in and use an army of macaws to take down raiders. Only one way to find out. Alright, chat has voted for chaos. We now have a pet parrot. Hey, Jovial! And that's how the story of Polly the attack parrot began. Do you want me to call this parrot Polly? Where's it going right now? I'm gonna call it Polly. Where's that button? I'm saying chat is being chat, yes. Hi, Disturb Puppy, welcome back. I do have a square and an attack parrot. Whoa! Doji just leveled up to rank 5 in shooting. That's exciting. And the butcher table! Oh my gosh! Look at us go! Why is Polly floating around so angrily like that? Hi, Crocodilita. Nice to see you. Wait. Can we sell anything to them? I didn't even check. They will take Polly the macaw back for less than half of what we paid for him. And they will buy my components and package survival meals. Realistically, we should probably buy components ourselves. But I'm not going to. Rank up in shooting and you're antisocial, you're becoming Boba Fett. It really does fly around quite erratically. But it's pretty to look at. Alright, next up on the list of things to do, attempt to build beds. Maybe you'll get a couple extras in here. Actually, hold off on those. Hi, Gazebo! RimWorld! Yeah, we're playing RimWorld today. It's happening. We are playing Randy Random on a random tile with a random colonist, with 3 random colonists. Construction botched. Did anyone happen to see if the butcher table was botched on the first attempt? I was not paying enough attention. We got 2 beds already? Wow. Okay, Idoji, enjoy your new bed. Flamethrower, enjoy your new bed. Bandolier, they're all poor quality, but enjoy your beds. Is there a particular goal for this playthrough? Chaos? No. No, honestly, I'm just practicing. I'm getting back into the swing of things with RimWorld. We'll see what happens. This is Randy on losing his fun, commitment mode, random tile, random colonists. We're just gonna see what happens, basically. We're going on the search for heal route too. Since we are playing Losing is Fun, and... Okay, we already got that one. Ready to harvest. We're already, we're playing Losing is Fun, and things are... it's hard to tell what I've already looked at. Like, when I mouse away, which one have I already clicked on? One? Look, my brain is sleepy today. I don't know what I keep trailing off mid-sentence. I don't know what I was telling you all. We're just trying to get reacquainted with the game, and since random tile, random colonists, losing is fun, etc., I'm trying to take the game a bit more seriously than usual. Is their marriage the only thing keeping those two going, or the thing that's dragging them down? Vandalier and Adoji? They're fond of each other. They haven't had any deep talks or chit chats recently. Vandalier has a negative 25 opinion of Adoji because annoying voice. Okay, wait, no, they have had deep talks and chit chats. Adoji's just incapable of social and does not benefit from deep talks and chit chats. They're sad because it's been rainy. They live in a barracks that's pretty awful. The environment's unsightly because of all the dirt no one's cleaning up. There's like parrot poop on the ground. Flamethrower refuses to clean it. But it's fine, because Flamethrower's gonna dig. Wait, hold on. Stop that. Not there. Flamethrower's gonna start digging. Actually, wait, that was right. That's fine. I don't know what we're making. Lungs, maybe? Aesthetically, I'm not a huge fan of these rooms. Was that 6? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Crocodilita is on a 7-stream watch streak. Nice. Thanks for the 7-stream watch streak and welcome back. Not sure if those are prison cells or bedrooms. They are bedrooms. Can't you tell? You mean you can't see the lovely bedroom shape? And don't they look like bedrooms with how spacious they are? These are luxuriantly spacious. I am shocked and offended. Alright, look. Flamethrower might not haul these blocks. Nobody might not haul these blocks. I do have people marked to haul urgently and they're just not doing it. Those lazy butts. There. Now it should get done. Also, I miss some redemptions. Marinara Menace, hello, welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for checking in as well. Hello. You're fighting the urge to get a second cup of coffee. Me, always. Oh man, I just realized why I was so jittery earlier. Cilantro got me full strength coffee. I while I was sick, went on a caffeine cleanse, and then for the last week have been drinking only tea, a reduced caffeine, like half calf drinks, and he got me a full strength cup of coffee today. Our first raid is here from the Covenant of Kisbu. They are attacking immediately. It's orange, just one lone raider, not with a club. No club. Still equa. Oh yeah, you're right. Are they Hussar? They are Hussar. No, they're a Neanderthal. Which is also pretty scary. Neanderthals are stocky, powerfully built humanoids. They are hardy and difficult to injure, and their strong immune systems protect them from infection. However, their minds are less adept at intellectual and social tasks, and their impulsiveness can make them dangerously aggressive. Wrong type of raiders. Yeah, we don't say hello to Orange the Raider. I mean, I guess we could say hello with our bullets. I don't want to alarm you all, but we actually don't have an attack parrot yet. There is no attack parrot. I want to see if we can get lucky and get a couple of shots off. Adoji's been practicing. Oh my gosh, this is a colony wipe. That's it, we're done. No. I didn't want you to move there. I want you to stay right where you are. The rain and the darkness are to blame. Oh, we got a good shot right in the torso. Get him, Polly, get him! That point blank bolt action rifle, though. That's not what I meant. That's also not what I meant. Oh, we survived! We've been stabbed in the foot and the leg, and we have a bruise. Yeah, the bolt action, I think, does have a penalty. I'm not positive. Who's the doctor? Oh, Vandalier. Okay, so here's something. I actually do appreciate a non-violent doctor. I want to set medicine. Is that under... Every time. Like, literally every time I play this game. This is carry... Oh, here it is. We have one heal route. So the bolt action rifle, let's see. It does have a penalty at close range, 65% accuracy. So what would have been better would have been to use this revolver, which has 80% accuracy at close range. But I didn't allot myself enough time to swap weapons, which was my bad. I should have. Hi, the Mitchell and Raiders, welcome in. Hello, hello. Welcome in. How's it going? How was Dwarf Fortress today? Oh my gosh, Dane. Don't do that. Hi, Talon Artha, welcome in. Hi. Hi, Raiders, welcome in. I'm Jess. We are playing RimWorld for the first time in 3 months. Like, literally the last time I played RimWorld on stream was 3 months ago to the day, I'm fairly certain. We are practicing for the RimWorld Hot Potato, which is starting on Monday. Don't mind my stuffy nose. I am, like, apparently still getting over getting sick. I also went to a festival this weekend, and it was very dusty. Very, very dusty, and I have been dealing with the fallout of this for days. Days and days of stuffy nose. Yeah. I appreciate you raiding over. Thank you for thinking of us. Yes, we're practicing. I did sit in the menu, the game menu, for about an hour playing the game, and then finally, you know, chat wore me down. We are playing Randy Random, Losing is Fun, Commitment Mode on a random tile with random colonists. So it's about as non-committal as we can get, besides the part where it's Commitment Mode. But actually, it's going pretty well. It could be worse. It could be worse. What did you get up to today in Dwarf Fortress? You retired the fort. You were aiming for Mountain Home. Very close, but got a week break next week. And Stardew Collab tomorrow, and definitely not gonna remember enough to pick up the fort in December. What is Mountain Home exactly? You were bummed you didn't get a Dwarf Fortress Hot Potato this year, so hoping you get one next year. Yeah. I hope so too. I was sad not to see the Hot Potato, the Dwarf Fortress Hot Potato this year, but I am very excited for the RimWorld Hot Potato, which starts on Monday. And Talon Art, though, is going to be joining us for the RimWorld Hot Potato. This Mitchell joined us for the Dwarf Fortress Hot Potato. It's Embark Capital Mountain Home. So is that like the win condition? A win condition? I know some of Dwarf Fortress, but not a whole lot. Let me get you both a shout out. Thank you for coming along and saying hello. It's not a win condition, just another challenge. I see. It requires digging in the fun cotton candy. I haven't done that. Sorry for punching the microphone with my cup. Imagine having a character named Unknown. Unowned. Unowned character. When you hear win, you think of the thing that triggers the end of the game and credits. An informal win condition, then. So we just survived our first raid. I see a fish down there. Where should I put this pile of bodies? Over here? I can't put it there. Okay, how about here? This is going to be for preferred clear all. This is going to be for human-like corpses, no colonists. Fresh, rotten. Yeah. Good old-fashioned river dumping strategy. So this is my preferred way to get rid of corpses early game. Just classic RimWorld stuff. Let's see. Fresh, rotten corpses allowed. Human-like corpses. No colonist corpses. And then a secondary pile. They can also just be low priority. This one is for animal corpses, but specifically rotten. No fresh animal corpses in the river to get lost in the lake. So then make sure we have corpses turned off here. Then we can get this raider out of the doorway. And then they won't be sad because they looked at corpses. You don't think DF has an end? Is that so? Like no ending at all? I believe that. RimWorld is going well. I haven't played it in 3 months, so it's always good to get reacquainted with the game. It's one of those games where it's so huge that even with 2,600 hours, I still need to spend a good amount of time relearning everything every time I set it down. You would have thought corpse handling would be high priority to avoid sickness. Oh, I meant like the stockpile. I don't have to change the priority of these. They can just be normal, not low. I only have one stockpile for those particular things. So that's the only place they'll go. I guess I'll keep animal corpses here for now. Did the new Dwarf Fortress get adventure mode yet? It did. Yeah. It's been out for more than months. I want to say like a year or longer. We actually did okay against this raider. We got lucky because this raider actually had really good traits. This would have been someone good to capture. Age 19, undergrounder, and a jogger. With a passion for construction. Like this would have been yeah, Vandalier, can you hold them? As far as the sickness goes, the corpses, if they start to rot, they will give off rot stink. Which, if they are entrapped in a room, rot stink can cause health concerns for your colonists. But they're outdoors, so they just can rot safely in the stink of the fresh air. Almost 1.5 years. Well, that is the last time I played Dwarf Fortress. I am so surprised it's been so long. It was out when we did the Dwarf Fortress Hot Potato last year. Okay, well, that was the last time I played it. That's the last time then. Okay, so our building... Oh no, food poisoning. Our building was halted because Flamethrower decided to get food poisoning. Dang it, Flamethrower, dang it. Why would you do this? We have ads starting in 5 minutes, y'all. It's gonna be a 3-minute ad break. That level 3 cook, I know, I should have just given them the packaged survival meals. Also, I think our cooks are level 2. Nope, level 3, you're right. The most recent update reworks sieges. I heard, and I got a request to go back to Dwarf Fortress. I'm just so intimidated by Dwarf Fortress. I don't even know what to do with myself. Like, you know what I mean? Hi, Tumor Boy. How's it going? It is really intense. How's the rim? It's going. We're playing Randy Random, losing is fun with random colonists on a random tile. And honestly, I've had worse runs. Whoa! Flamethrower thinks we should give this faction a name. And also the settlement. What should we call our settlement and also faction? You were worried the siege update would make it less fun, but now you're apparently a murder goblin. Yeah, just your puppy. I played it a bunch, like, when it first came out, but once I got past the initial part, which was just learning how to play and then building fun stuff, and I actually had to get into the complex systems, I fell off it because it was too hard. And now there's the siege update, which also seems even more hard. The doom impending. You want that to be our settlement name or our faction name? The faction, you want to call the faction name? The training wheels. Yeah, okay. The training wheels. And the doom impending. Sure. The dwarves will have faith in your guidance, even unto their last breath. It'll be fine. For me, at least. Yeah, same, Mr. Puppy. Me too. I was trying to think of, like, things I could do to get back into the game, and I don't have an answer. You're terrible at fort design, so your siege defense was just 8 squads of militia dwarves. See, here's how I would like to play Dwarf Fortress. If I could play with somebody who would be willing to do all of the... Like, if I could co-op Dwarf Fortress, like, I will just build the fort. That's what I like to do. I just want to dig the hole and build the fort. And colonist needs rescue. Oh. That's flamethrower. Flamethrower is dying to food poisoning. Just have blind backseat me for a whole stream. That seems stressful too. Yeah, so here's what I would do. If I could, like, for instance, this, like, idea of playing with blind. If I could play the same game with blind, and he could do all the... Where did we get pemmican from? Oh, probably from the raider. Pemmican is not a bad choice for feeding flamethrower. Can you get food poisoning from pemmican? I don't think so. Once again, I have lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, if, like, someone else, right, like, could just play and do all the extraneous stuff that I don't want to do, and then I could just design the fort and decorate it, that would be ideal. That ad break is coming in 30 seconds, y'all. It's gonna be a 3-minute ad break, and it's a good time to do all the things, but I'm probably just gonna play through it. Co-op's not built in, but you could do a succession for it. You've done a few. They're fun. Find someone who knows how to fix everything, then just build stuff on your turn. Turning off enemy sieges. Base building until you're happy and move on. So how does the succession for it work? Blubber just ate my berries. Chandelier. Will you haul these blocks? What is going on? Does haul urgently mean nothing to you? Okay, there we go. The same way as the Dwarf Fortress updated. One save pass between folks. I see. Okay. Typical succession is for taking turns playing 1 year. Maybe what I should do is, like, just play it myself, you know, and then, like, off stream, reacquaint myself with the game. Where are all my colonists? Oh, they're right here. What button is it? Home? Home? End? No, I got... Hold on. Wait. Save and quit the menu. I got rid of the mod. Because you know why? I was like, why do I have follow me on here? Follow me is the mod I just wanted to use. For some reason, every time I see follow me, I think it is that one mod where you can, like, ride animals. That's Giddy Up, not Follow Me. Follow Me is the mod that lets me click on somebody and follow them around the map. Gonna have to run now. You have dance class tonight. You need to get some food first. Good luck with RimWorld. Thank you, Miss Mitchell. And I appreciate the raid today. I hope that you have fun with dance class. Hey, little goth. Nice to see you. Thank you for thinking of us, Miss Mitchell. Have a great night. Meh, my nose is so stuffy. You forget I'm not a jukebox. I do know what song you're talking about. By tune, I couldn't tell you who sings it. Oh, look at the rice! The rice is growing in. No, you were talking about shadow reduction. The shadow reduction that you made. You found another really good use for it. Looking into USB ports. Yeah? Oh, Uncle Cracker, right. Right. It's all coming back to me now. That song was really popular for a while. Consuming a packaged survival meal. There isn't a right angle because the light is coming from so many angles. Like a figurative right angle or a literal right angle? A correct angle. So the sun goes down really early now, and it is bright in here. My lights are bright. Annoyingly bright. You know when you try to look into something that is deep set in a thing and you need to line the light up just right with your eye line? Yeah. I do know. The lamp makes it so you don't have to do that. How convenient! You should market this thing. Flamethrower still has food poisoning. I actually would really like it if you stopped having food poisoning. Thanks! Oh, we're covering! Awesome! I appreciate you taking my request under consideration and deciding to get better. Alright, we're finally getting these rocks out of here. Oh, I forgot about this new planning tool that I got. I forgot all about this because the planning tool wasn't updated. How does this thing work again? A transport pod crash. An inventor named Frederick is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If she survives the impact, she will be badly wounded. Oh man, Frederick is associated with another faction and we'll get good points if we rescue them and stuff. And I can't even... They're not even wounded. I mean, they are, but I can't... They're not downed. I can't do anything with them. A new quest is available called Young Traveler Hopes for Aid. A poor child named Lackner. A poor child, Lackner, is lacking money? Lackner is begging for 4 medicine. Lackner wants the medicine to save his loyal pet who was injured on the road. Oh my goodness. You have found my weakness and exploited it, Lackner. You're 4 years old! but a hussar. You have literally no medical skill. Literally none. I should capture the child? Yeah, they're unwaveringly loyal. They will not join us no matter what. And the child is lying. Oh no, this child is not part of any faction. Oh, a group of beggars. They are part of a faction. The Northwestern Coom, a group of beggars. It seems to me like they are indeed part of a faction, though. Maybe the doctor stayed behind to look after the pet and sent the kid to get the medicine. Maybe they did. But they know just how to appeal to me. Your loyal pet needs medicine. I will give the loyal pet your medicine. Here you go. Whatever. Just take it and leave. Bye. Good luck. Honestly, this 4-year-old child is better at combat than my entire colony combined, so I think they'll be okay. Like, actually, though, our melee skill is a combined 7, and our shooting skill is a combined 7. Yeah, so here's the thing. I have never taken a slave in RimWorld. The only time I've ever okay, I haven't enslaved anybody myself. The only time I've taken a slave in RimWorld has been to immediately free them. I don't like the slave mechanic in this game. I mean, like, it's fine if people want to use it, right? I'm not gonna judge that, but I personally am not into it. I want to do this, yeah. Oh, okay. Autosave. I'm copying this oval thing. I can maybe put it here. No, I don't like it. Could build into the wall here, but I think rather than doing that, I would rather build... What's wrong with the Vandalier? Recreation oh yeah, I forgot recreation. I always forget recreation, like, consistently. You know, I built this little entryway, but now I kind of want to build another one. Like, hold on. Oh, hold up. What if we did... I just want this to be like a filled rectangle. A filled rectangle. Not that. Right? Oh, right click to choose different shapes. Change shape variation. Rectangle filled. Okay, got it. So copy this thing. What if I put another one like right there? I suppose I could do that. We could just start with these rooms first. Interested a couple hours ago. Yeah, you can claim the homework is done. But mod am I using to copy that plan? I'm not sure what plan this is. I don't remember. I used this one in place of the plan mod that I used to use because when 1.6 came out, that one was not updated. Hold on. It opens quickly. We can just look it up. This is planning extended. And so it's like the other planning mod, but a bit more like planning 1.5 that just says it just does more. More planning. It's like more planning, but it does more planning. Planning extended. You did! You kinda obviously were wrong. Okay, well good job getting your homework done. More planning. It does more than what more planning does. Yes. And you're welcome, Jovial. You had to hand it to the compression of your sandals, probably prevented you from having broken toes as it spread the pressure over a wider area. Yeah, I'm glad that your foot is okay. Right, so we are running out of food. Why are you so upset? We are gonna have a fire starting spree soon, just letting you all know. Recreation deprived, awful barracks, hungry, minor pain, body modder frustrated, sleeping alone. Oh, right, because they're married. Not Blubber's master, ate without a table. Y'all, I forgot the table. Should have taken bets on whether or not I would forget this table. Sleeping alone because they're married. No, they're upset that they're sleeping alone because they're married and want to sleep together in the same bed. You sent a message to me about the integration you've been working on, then realized that nobody would have any clue how to get the right files or how to install them. You proceeded to spend 2 hours remembering how to compile said file. This is for the Tiltify integration? I'm also generally unsure. Okay, I just forwarded the message. You uploaded the right files and wrote down the instructions. Okay, I have shared. Thank you, Alistair. What all does the integration do? Everybody's sleeping. They're all sleeping. Everybody, 92% sleep. Mechanoid signal. You've detected a signal from a mechanoid ship in orbit. The ship has malfunctioned and is slowly losing altitude. By falsely responding to the signal, you can make the ship crash land nearby, letting you salvage valuable grav tech. This is for a grav engine, the ultra-tech heart of a grav ship. The grav engine generates lift by inverting and intensifying the effect of gravity in a field around itself. The engine can lift upwards but does not produce forward thrust. It can't function far from a large gravity well like a planet, so it is useless for interplanetary travel. When launched, anything on the substructure that's connected to the grav engine will be transported to a new map. Without a grav anchor, launching a grav ship will abandon your current map. So we don't have substructure. We would only have the grav engine. So we would have an engine and nothing else, right? Need more trees to be chopped down. You also get a bunch of panels. Okay, so is there like a threat that comes along with this? I'm not necessarily opposed to, I don't know. Bandolier! I knew it! I knew it was coming. Fire! In the rice field! Flamethrower! Ah, help! I know this game, Vandalier. Fake out. I have a... Okay, fire starting spree over. Knew what happened sooner or later. Me too. You get a bunch of panels and some dead mechs. Well, at least now we get a catharsis. It's fairly easy to deal with. As long as you have somebody to follow them around. You just draft a pawn and place it near them as they start fires, and they will automatically put it out if they're standing near it. It looks at a campaign and creates Firebot events when donations or donation matches are done and when milestones are reached, so you can make Firebot do stuff. It also gives a bunch of variables that make the relevant info available. We wanted to do more, like having a UI and overlay stuff, but didn't have time to go further than that. What's there works. Yeah, I mean, that's exciting. I would definitely have to check it out. The downside to the Grav Core is it's worth $5,000, so it increases your raid size. Yeah, we can probably just hold on to that for a while, right? Not one of those quests that expire. Chandelier is idle. Why? There is stuff to do. There are trees to chop. And rice to plant. And I forgot to turn the potato field back on. Ooh, look! Rooms! I've got some bedrooms. Got some bedrooms. Sweet. So who are we gonna... I'm gonna make a whole new bed, okay? This one is going to be made of wood. That's why I didn't build it. I need someone to chop a tree down. But they're sleeping again. The raiders love to steal the Grav Core. Of course they do. The main thing he wanted to include be having the overlays, like a donation meter and donation alert overlay cards. So, what's okay? Well, okay, what am I trying to say? It's alright that we don't have that for the potato, but just because we make those overlays and stuff for the team. Like, there's team overlays, and Tiltify provides a lot of that too. directly, like through their services. Like the overlays are fairly accessible through Tiltify itself. Y'all, I'm sleepy. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. It would just allow us to not have 36 different data sources. Oh, you mean like it would all be in one place? Well, I suppose there's a goal for next year. Also, thank you very much for the follow. We have anonymous follows here, so feel free to lurk away or say hi or do whatever. Do whatever you want. Why is Vandalier idle and not doing the stuff? Flamethrower doesn't have a job. We're making seats. Okay, tell you what. I want you to start smoothing stuff. I know. I know. Floors. Just start with this little area by the front door. That will raise Flame's construction skill, which is very low. And fairly quickly, too. And you can't fail smoothing. And it gives them something to do when they have nothing to do. Plus, smoothed floor with a V. Smoothed. They can walk faster on it. Walk speed on a smooth floor is 100%. And on the rough floor is 93% smoothed. You can smooth faster on a smoothed floor. Smooth too hard, broke the floor and struck lava. Let's try not to do that. There was one mod that I was using that was pretty cool that allowed the rocky terrain to smooth itself as your colonists walk over it. Like if you were to walk in a certain path enough times, it would eventually become smooth floor just from friction. I thought that was a pretty neat detail. Plus, this looks nicer too. What's the beauty? Beauty. It is a 2. Oh, wait. Not that one. This one. No, not that one either. Pollution overlay. No, I guess it is that one. Yeah, beauty here minus 1.5. That's the room average, but it's 2 in the spot where they've smoothed it, as opposed to -1. So we're also increasing the beauty of the room. Would take decades, IRL. Yeah, my big complaint with that mod was it happened too fast. An imp pops out and sets fire to your booze stockpile. Before or after a terrible beast appears. Yeah, are we talking like... somehow we've moved from RimWorld into what sounds like Dwarf Fortress. Okay, so all those trees I told you to chop down, they got turned into stools. If you want that bed, I'm gonna need you to chop trees. Chop, chop. Let's see here. nowhere to center bed. Okay, it goes there. And then I'll put the bedside table here. Hi, Rardy. You followed for RimWorld. You came back. You come back because of my soothing voice and personality. Well, thanks, Rardy. I don't feel like I have a very soothing voice and personality today, because my voice sure does not feel soothing. In fact, it feels like sandpaper. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting sick again. I hope not. I took lots of measures to try to not get sick again. But I do feel like my voice is extra deep today. Maybe I just inhaled too much Florida. I think that's realistically what happened. It was so dusty at the festival. Like, honestly, it was so dusty. Like I said, when I would get back to the hotel every night and take a shower, like, I would blow my nose and just black snot was coming out. And it was like that both nights. So I'm thinking that this is probably just leftover irritation from that. Hi, Markin, welcome in. How often is the hot potato moved? Are you talking about this hot potato? Yeah, every 3 to 4 hours. So the hot potato itself starts on Monday. The schedule is on that blue sky post right there. It starts on Monday, and it will, it'll move on from there. So it starts in 2D Kiri's channel at way too early o'clock. And then from there to go to Alana's channel. And then from there, I don't remember anyone's schedule until my own, which is Saturday. So I should probably like memorize it. Then it's So Everdream, and then it's Telling Artho, who was actually here a few minutes ago. But there are 3 to 4 hour time slots. So Kiri has it for 4 hours, Alana has it for 4 hours, Ever has it for 4 hours, Tellin has it for 3. Taco has it for 3. Zaldor has it for 4. Rongo has it for 4. So it varies between 3 and 4 hours, except during Etal's slot, Italix, who actually goes after me. Can you believe that Sui arranged for me to go before Italix? I feel like I probably shouldn't go with the load the mortars and fire them chaos method before Etal stream. Etal actually has a 5 hour slot. You misread that quest title as The Haunted Knight. Spirit World DLC win. The Hunted Knight. Honorius. Yup, Zeko. A knight of the Imperium of Mon is calling from nearby. His guards were killed in an ambush. He escaped but is now being followed by a man hunting hare. Yup, Zeko wants you to keep him safe at the Doom Impending for a few hours until the shuttle can pick him up. He will bestow 8 honor on whoever accepts this quest. He will bestow 8 honor on whoever can protect him from a man hunting hare. If someone loses, can they make a new colony or take some penalty? If someone loses, they reload from a previous save. So there are autosaves every half day. And they can either just reload the file from what they received at the start of their turn, or they can reload an autosave. Let's just do the whole room. They did that way faster than I expected. That rabbit's a killer. What are we gonna do with these rabbits? Okay, so the food situation is getting dire. I actually made 4 bedrooms because I was expecting to need 3 and then forgot that 2 of my colonists are married. Oh my gosh, why are they always sleeping though? Weren't the first hot potatoes restarting from scratch? Yes, it was, and we scrapped that. It was frustrating for people, and it was too punishing for new players. We had a lot of people who reported that they were like really nervous or concerned, you know, they didn't want to participate in case they dropped the potato, and it isn't ideal for a lot of reasons, mainly because some people do donation incentives for colonists or for animals and things, and like if people spend, like some people do raffles for colonists, right? Like whoever, like they auction them off, and if someone spends hundreds of dollars on a colonist and they drop the potato and there's multiple of them, like it feels really bad to drop it. Like you're not just letting down the team, but also like it feels like you're letting down all the people who have donated. So yeah, we scrapped that. A group of yaks, abandoned or lost, have wandered into the area. They seem accustomed to human contact and are joining the colony. Where'd they go? Yak? Yak? Oh, yak. This is a plural. Two yaks. Yak 1. Yak 2. Oh, why don't we make a little barn over here? I am very excited for the day where I don't have a stuffy nose. I know it'll happen one day. Hopefully it's in time for the hot potato. People are still kind of terrified of dropping it. It puts you on a fairly short list. But not as much. Yeah, it's like you can drop it, but it's not the end of the world. You can just pick back up where you left off. Alright, Vandalier is planting potatoes. That's cool. Can you also chop me some trees, please? And then I'm gonna get Flamethrower to build a bed for Idoji. And ooh, I just saw it. Flamethrower leveled up. Awesome. And so did Idoji. Both of them reached level 3 in construction. Ding. You hear shenanigans are afoot. Can you hear it? The noise. It sounds like some yakety sax. This is too big of a barn. Let's do that. I'm not too terribly committed to the fate of this colony, so I'm not gonna think too hard about our designs here. Alright, how about this? Did I put the right people together? Yeah. Oh, look at that! Deep talk times 3. Crash together, husband, chit chat, annoying voice, plus 72. That relationship is going alright. Where did the yaks go? Right into the square hole. Soon they're gonna wander off the map if we don't build them a thing. Vandalier has reached level 6 in plants already? From level 4. We started at level 4. We're getting close to being able to plant heal root. I believe it's level 8. We have a minor passion that is aiding in the speed of plant skill. Flamethrower has no passion for construction, but does have... Stop smoothing stuff and mind the dang wall. Okay, that needs a specific kind of door. Oh, I just realized we should have built this somewhere else. This pen. Because those yaks need access to the outdoors. I should have built it... I don't know, like over here somewhere. We could pull up the concrete here. What happens if we pull up the concrete? Do you think we get any cool floors? Oh, no, you can't remove this. Or can you? Oh, remove floor. There we go. Hey, Kenna. Nice to see you. How have you been? You have on good authority that shenanigans, in fact, a hand. A pack of man-hunting raccoons have entered the area. Driven insane by Scaria, they will roam the region, hunting for humanoid flesh. There's 2 of them. 2 angry raccoons. Flamethrower, drop that knife. Where's that knife at? There it is. Plasteel knife is under the blue diamond. And let's give you a revolver. They're coming. There they are. Angry raccoons. We could just wait them out. Also, it's summertime. Summer has begun, but winter is coming. Your crops won't grow in the winter cold. Be sure to store enough food to survive. Okay. I'm gonna take them on. Because what I'm worried about is one of my pets opening the door and letting the raccoons in. Once again, we're fighting in the dark in the rain. Flamethrower reached level 5 in melee, heck yeah! But now we got all scritched by raccoons. Tired? Too much work, and the dentist tortured you for 3 hours today. A 3-hour dental appointment? That's a lot. Wanderer joins. Edith. A policewoman named Edith has arrived and wants to join the colony. She is willing to contribute, but will not leave voluntarily, claiming to have nowhere else to go. You can choose to turn her down and send her away. However, your other colonists will be disturbed at sending away someone in need. Her best stat is social. Level 12. You're not going to tell us anything else about you? To accept Edith, the policewoman with a social skill of 12, or to not accept Edith, the policewoman with a social skill of 12. So, I got this little fidget toy at TwitchCon. This is a little spinner that I got at the Doctors Without Borders booth, and it is so fun. It just spins, spins, spins. This is what I fidget with like all day now. Looks like a Beyblade. They actually had Beyblades at the Doctors Without Borders booth. We played some Beyblades. I'm gonna accept. Edith. Here's hoping that you have some good construction skill. Edith does not have good construction skill. Edith is abrasive and a night owl. And asexual. Edith has no sexual attraction to anyone at all. So, Flame, I hope you weren't hoping for a partner because it's not happening. Night Owl's okay. Abrasive is not. We definitely can benefit from the melee and shooting skill, though. Heck yeah. Let's see. Flame, take this Equa. I'm gonna give Edith a plasto knife. She's a baseliner. Hi, Usa! That was a cool meetup, I agree. But I love this little fidget toy. They also gave me this cool little Hot Wheels truck that looks just like their field vehicle. And now I have a little Hot Wheels truck. I push around on my desk. It's actually really cool. So, it's very detailed. Okay, hold up. I want to do a whole big clothing swaparoo because now I have a new main character for melee fighting. Drop this, drop that, drop the helmet. We're having a party. Edith is throwing a party. Wear a hat. This is not going to cancel the party, right? Oh, there's a normal quality steel knife here. You take that instead. And you're probably gonna want to wear pants. I'm doing well, Usa. How are you? Welcome in. Your ultimate fidget spinner is? What? You know what you realize your ultimate fidget spinner is? Skateboard wheels on trucks. What? Like a... You can't be talking about a real truck, right? I just had one of those moments where I read half of your message in my head and then the other half out loud. Oh, hi Kisser Kong. Welcome in. The truck is the axle for the wheel. Oh, the part that holds the wheels and connects them to the board is called the truck. Okay, so in my head I was imagining like a truck, like a full-size truck with skateboard wheels. Okay, so what else is Edith up to here? A 6 in animals, a 12 in social, and a 4 in intellect. So we still have no one who builds. Also a quest, destitute survivors. 4 desperate refugees are approaching. Their leader is called Martin. They claim to have escaped an organ harvesting operation. Martin begs for your permission to stay at the Dooman Pending for 18 days so they can rest and regroup. I can't feed you. I can't... 4 people. I already can't feed these 4 people. Notice that we only have 1 day's worth of food. Yeah, pen needed. I know. Don't I know it? It would need a lot of skateboard wheels. You do not skateboard, but you do Tony Hawk. Yeah, I didn't know that was called a truck. So this past weekend I went to Warped Tour and they actually had like the skate ramp there, and apparently there were actually some professional skateboarders who were there at Warped Tour. But people were actually skateboarding on this thing. It was kind of cool. It's like what I would expect at Van's Warped Tour, but still seeing it, like expecting it and then seeing it are 2 different things. Hard to believe that was already this weekend. It was a great time. I really wish I would have remembered to download the pictures and share them with you. It was a 2-day event. Day 1, Saturday, was from noon to like 11 p.m. And then day 2 was from 11 to 10, I think. Yeah, it was backwards. And it was just back-to-back days of awesomeness, but also that is why I have halfway lost my voice. And also I'm so stuffy. So I built this with the intention of this being a pen for my animals, but then, you know, like, they need grass. Oops. You came of age during one of the golden ages of skateboarding. Yeah, were you a skater boy? I liked playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater, the video game. I don't know what to do with these yaks right now. Let's make them a preliminary fence. Over here, maybe? There's an anima tree. Ugh. Okay, how about down here? You know what show I've started rewatching? I have started rewatching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. And I have put off rewatching the show for like literal years. Because it's like 60 something episodes. It's really heavy. It's one of my favorite shows and favorite animes of all time. But I have just been putting it off, and I don't know why I did. Because now that I've started watching it again, I just like, it's like next episode, next episode, next episode. This show is good. Next episode. Hi there, Pretium Joe, welcome in. Also, hi, Belle. Welcome into you. Thanks for the raid. Hi, Gretty Bird. Fullmetal Alchemist. Fullmetal Alchemist. I haven't seen the original Fullmetal Alchemist, but I have seen Brotherhood. Like 2 or 3 times now. This is either my 3rd or 4th rewatch. I don't know why I was putting it off so much. Welcome in, Belle. How's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. How was Anno? Anno 117. Is it good, Belle? Is it good? Thank you so much for the raid. I hope that you had an awesome stream today. Hi there, Strider. Anno is so good. I'm glad to hear that it's working out. I was a little bit worried about this one because right before the reviews are still mixed. They're mixed reviews. That's what I've been hearing. But I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it, Belle, and thank you so much for raiding over and thinking of us. I really appreciate it. Welcome in, raiders. I'm Jess. I'm playing RimWorld today for the first time in, I want to say, 3 months to the day. We are playing Randy Random, who's a storyteller that he does what his name says. He's random. He does what he wants when he wants. We're playing Randy Random on the hardest difficulty. Losing is fun. We are playing with random colonists on a random tile. We don't have any fancy ideology. Like, there is no intention for this run except to just play RimWorld, because next week is the start of the RimWorld Hot Potato. And I'm trying to get myself reacquainted with the game. RimWorld is one of those games, I have a lot of hours in it, but every time I put it down for a while and come back, I kind of just forget what's up. So, I'm here reminding myself how to play this game. Hi, Monkey Wagon. There are some performance issues, as well as some people are mad. There's AI art in it, but as a game, Anno is great. I have enjoyed Anno in the past. What Anno do I have in my library? 1800. I have Anno 1800, and I loved it. I put 46 hours into it. Which is a lot for me. Freddie, you've been following for 6 years. That's a long time. Welcome back. 6 years, 6 months. You just missed out on 6 days. Yeah, if you had come by 5 days ago, it would have been 6 years, 6 months, and 6 days. I haven't seen Full Metal Panic, Alistair. 1800s is the best currently. I really like Anno. I'm glad to hear that you've been enjoying it though. Thank you again for rating over Bell. If you guys don't know Bell, you should definitely drop him a follow. Bell is my teammate on Housing Frequency and is helping out with the RimWorld Hot Potato. Not taking part in the Hot Potato, but is helping with some of the organization and volunteer work for the Hot Potato this time around. To answer your question, whoever asked, I saw what is the Hot Potato? The Hot Potato is our yearly charity event that we do. We have 44 streamers joining us this year. It starts on Monday, and each streamer takes a turn with the potato, with a RimWorld save file, the potato, and plays it for a few hours, raises money for charity, and then passes it along to the next streamer in line, who then plays the game for a few hours, raises money for charity, so on and so forth until the potato ends on Sunday. So it's 7 days this year, which was a clerical error on my part, but it works out. If anybody asks, the potato is 7 days because it's the 7th year of Hot Potato. It's supposed to be 6, and I accidentally added an extra day. Whoops. Happy accident. The campaign stops oddly. You kind of agree, but 90% of the game is in the sandbox. 90% of the game is in the sandbox. But the campaign just stops oddly. '1800s is amazing. Victorian era is perfect for Anno. It's been a while since I played, but I remember really liking it. I haven't played since November 14th, 2020. 5 whole years. Good save, yeah. Whew. It was on purpose. An extra day of the Hot Potato. Yeah, so every year for the past 6 years, it's been Tuesday to Sunday. And I don't know, like when I made the scheduling app and shared it with all the streamers, I added a Monday. And so Sui isn't organizing the potato this year, but she still wanted to make the schedule. So I gave her the availability that everyone filled out with an extra day on it. And she just drafted up the schedule. It was like, by the way, you added a whole extra day to the potato. I did? I did. You've been stuck playing Hearts of Iron 4 today, considering their new DLC dropped. It's focusing on China and Japan. It's quite nice. Wait, so Hearts of Iron 4 got a DLC focusing on China and Japan, and Crusader Kings 3 recently got a DLC focusing on China and Japan? Now I've started the tradition. Next year it has to be 8 days. No! That's too much potato. How are we gonna get enough people? I mean, I don't think it's gonna be a problem to get enough people to stream it, but also like to volunteer for it and like the administration work behind it. This is the first I'm hearing about the UPS plane crash. Okay, this party is old news, right? What's everybody up to? We just got a new columnist named Edith. I need to name them first off. So make sure that you !join the name raffle. And then I will name Edith. I also need to adjust Edith's priorities here. Oh, I have somebody else who can do basics now. And somebody else who will help with cleaning. What is Edith's shooting skill? Should we go with 2 melee fighters? Or I guess just one. One person on gun duty. Hi, Persecute up! Back to RimWorld, let's go! Yeah, back to RimWorld! CK3 got a mega expansion adding some incredible mechanics. You're burning money on Paradox games at this point. I probably would have played the Crusader Kings update if I had gotten access to it. So, like, when Crusader Kings first came out, the creator keys that they handed out were automatically getting access to the updates. Like, the DLCs as they were released. And for whatever reason, I'm not sure if it was just, like, a time-sensitive thing or what. But my key stopped getting updates, and I'm over here like, I don't really want to pay that much for DLC. The update that the DLC they just released, All Under Heaven, is a $30 DLC. Any Paradox developers in chat feeling guilty? Hi, Boofin. No money because you bought the Paradox DLCs. Yeah, so I probably would have played it if I had gotten access to it. But I didn't. Western Europe now has its first snowfall outside the mountain ranges. Oh, that's nice. Congrats on the snow. Holy moly, I hope everyone's okay. There have been a lot of plane crashes recently. A lot. It is nice to see you, Boofin. Also, hi, Cody. Welcome in. Oh my goodness, wait. Snooze. We have an ad break coming. Snooze. Snoozed. Snooze before the Cody raid. Hi, Cody.
Cody who raid.
Cody who raid. Cute. Cody, thank you for the raid. And thank you for the 60 months of subscribing. Thank you for the 5 years. That's incredible. Thank you for being an awesome mod. Thanks for raiding over. I see that you were not playing Project Zomboid today. How was Don't Starve Together? You heard we have potatoes. I have... You know what? My colony is starving too. I have 4 people and 1 meal. 2 meals. I should probably go hunting. Thank you for the hydration and a posture check and the wrist stretch. Runs away with the potatoes. We could use some potatoes, yes. Scary ad break inbound. Yeah, I had to snooze those ads. I have recently changed the ads back to a 3-minute ad break every hour. So it would be unfortunate for someone to raid into a 3-minute ad break. Guess we can harvest berries. When in doubt, harvest the berries, right? Oh no, there's a dead ibex ram! We could have eaten that. It rotted though, we can't eat it now. Should we be raiding Cody's base for food? Yes, let's raid Cody's base for food. You're not starving. You're playing with the boyfriend. You got a little base going, get some planting tonight, and have all the food. Winter is coming up. Nice. Well done. Winter is coming. Waste pack clearance. I can already tell you I don't want to do that. The leader of the orbital network has a special request. Someone has dumped an abundance of toxic waste packs near one of her settlements and she is unable to safely store them. I am also unable to safely store them, and none of these rewards are worth it. This base looks fantastic 4 mech clusters. Yeah, we actually have a really interesting map. This was a random tile that we rolled. It's really interesting. It's... What did I say this was? A basin? It is mountainous. It features marble, sandstone, and granite. So 2 of my favorite rocks. It's a basin with 40 to 60 days of growing. And it's temperate forest. This just came to me like that. Toxic waste packs to add some zinc to my food. I don't want to pollute my tile more than it's already going to be polluted. Yeah, it is very defendable. I know. I like it a lot. You started with some Zeds, got to day 5. Nice. It's better than the 10-minute ad breaks you get on the radio stations. That's a lot. You can handle 3 minutes of ad breaks. Yeah, that's coming soon, like in a minute and a half. But thanks for being understanding about the ad breaks. I know they're frustrating. But there's not much I can do about it unless we want to have pre-rolls, which I definitely don't want to have pre-rolls. It's Cody bedtime. No, thank you for being you, Cody. You're awesome too. You have a look at the hot potato spotter thingy. You should be around most week. Thank you, Cody. Thank you for reading over. Thanks for thinking of us. I hope that you sleep well tonight. I shall see you soon. You like ads. Do you really? This map looks like someone dancing. Like, leg, head, arms. I can see it. Ancient mech. Passing near the remains of an ancient exostrider mechanoid, a doji noticed an intact transponder inside. If you could get the transponder, you could read valuable info from it. The massive mech is smashed and fused into a solid piece. You must destroy it to retrieve the transponder. Be careful, the incendiary weapon cells look unstable and will likely detonate after you do some damage. You happy you got your weekend right now? You worked 5 days in a row, Saturday till Wednesday. Healthcare work is funky when you get your breaks. Yeah, it seems like it. We can blame Cody when the potato goes wrong. The potato's not gonna go wrong, silly. Everything's gonna be fine. Right, I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna make this room right here a hospital. Then we can have one other bed, I guess? Just, let's put all 3 in here, because I don't know what to do with them. How about that? Alright, there's the ad break. Where was this transponder? Oh, right there? The flashing thing? Okay, cool. Doji managed to get us some food. Whoops. So this stockpile right here. Clear, this is going to be for animal corpses, not rotten. We don't have a freezer yet. No corpses in this pile. I suppose we could turn this into the kitchen, couldn't we? 92 degrees outside. It's hot. Got hit by the ads now. Yeah, the ad break is halfway over, everybody. Yay! In the room. And then butcher. Yeah, you know what? I might make this over here, the kitchen. Because the animals keep walking through here, and that's how we're all gonna get food poisoning and die! Gotta clean the room first. So, the home zone. Let's see. Honestly, this is okay for now. Might make this part of it too. I guess we can leave the concrete behind, actually. I was gonna remove it, but I suppose there's no reason to do that. It actually helps prevent plants and trees from growing here, which raiders can then use for cover. Got a relevant ad though. Had to get gas recently and want a JBL chart speaker from getting gasoline. Remind me. Wait, hold on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Relevant ad. Had to get gas recently and want a JBL chart speaker from getting gasoline. How does that even work? That's very curious. Okay, we have 3 meals. Hopefully nobody gets food poisoning. Also, I might switch Edith to a different weapon to encourage more hunting. Make sure you're assigned to hunting. Yeah. Off you go. Hunt. Hunt. This is running a raffle when you get 20 euros worth of gasoline. You got the right code, so now you get a new speaker. Interesting. That's fun, I suppose. Maybe this is not the best weapon to go hunting with. No food poisoning. You forgot you wanted to buy tickets for an event, and they're sold out already. Only went on sale 3 hours ago. No. Can you get, like, ticket resale? I had to do that recently. Remember that show that I was talking about that sold out? And they listed more tickets and it sold out again? I had to get resale for that one. Cooking the meal. No, don't do that. I need you to butcher. Please and thank you. Because then, if we clean the room first, we can make all the meals at once. Okay, let's put a light in here. Delete that. Reinstall this here. Reinstall this. I don't know. How about there? And still need a light. It's way too hot in here. This tool with hunting isn't quite as effective, but it's funny to watch. Hey, I don't know. I don't know. Edith just showed up with another prize from her hunting session. It seems to me like it's wildly effective. Alright, let's rearrange everybody because I like it when they are arranged in a certain order. I like to put my melee pawns on the far side and then my non-violent pawns on the right side, the right far side. These are either going to be barracks or medical beds. I don't know. Oh yeah, shelves. We could make some shelves. Oh, I just realized, you know what we should do is make some stone blocks. It's blocked by a marble chunk. Just move them. Just move them. Alright, so where do I keep the food? Still keep the food in here, you think? Drop on the floor. Oh yeah, and over here, keep raw food. And over here, no raw food. If the caliber's big enough, and the target's big enough, and you're close enough, it should work. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Actually, rather than hunt these two, let's hunt this one. Oh, we went down here now. Is it working? Don't leave the map. Is it working? Why is it always raining? At least their shooting skill is going up. Oh, nice! Point blank! Shot in the body. At least we're hurting them away from the edge of the map, right? So I think this place is looking pretty good. I'm excited for the rice harvest. I see we have 1 meat in storage. Love it. 1 milk. At least they got a hit when the animal was less than a block away. Look at them go! They got 1! Go, Edith! Am I sure I didn't randomize myself into a British climate? I mean, I might have. It seems plausible. Losing his fun points, all getting used on the rain. Do the rain points actually go to that too? The narrator points go to the climate? I kind of just thought it was randomized. Which way did they travel to get here? I feel like we should smooth that too. They go like through here and out here, and then they just kind of, I don't know, they just kind of go whoosh, up there. They glide like this. I don't think they go that way. Hi, Jerry. Why the tears, Jerry? Maybe like that? I need someone to take this path. Oh, perfect. No. They go this way. Partly based on the biome, but you assume the actual weather triggers are narrator-based as they affect gameplay. I don't know. Like, honestly, I'm unsure. Yeah, that looks right. I just watched Blubber take that path. If anything, it might be like this? So low on food. The rice is almost grown. It might be worth it. Although it doesn't look like we're starving yet. Where are you going? Why does this seem effective? We're trying to shoot this thing through all this. It doesn't seem effective. Is there a wall in the way? What are you doing? I shall help. Bro's trying to bend bullets. We're gonna end up hitting a horse instead of this thing. I feel like these shots are getting better. Got him. Got him. More food incoming. The bullet bender. You also wonder if that impending toxic fog cloud is helping out. Yeah, there is an impending toxic cloud of doom. Impending doom. That's the name of our colony. Maybe we should also smooth that. Okay, it should be far easier to keep this clean now. Especially if we shrink this zone slightly. There. Now those animals shouldn't go in here. And do you know what? We could give them a little bit more space up here to roam about. That seems safe. Anybody feel like making blocks? Crafters? Anyone idle? Crafters? Crafting? You're not good at crafting. Neither are you. Okay. Ah. Oh, fishing! I forgot about fishing. I forgot all about fishing. Fishing. Isn't it like a zone or something? No. Production. Odyssey. Ideology biotech. Miscellaneous. I have to make a fishing spot. I have to research fishing? Yes. Good thing we have a research bench for our big noggins. Alright, Bandolier, chop some trees, will ya? Yeah, it's been a minute since I played too. Like, how do I even do this new mechanic? how does one do the thing? Alright, there we go. Now there's a light in the kitchen. That should help. And then, you know what I can also do with that? Make a wooden bench for research. In the light. Okay, everyone, good night. Scepter Ronin went hunting successfully. Hunting skill go up. Sleep tight. Good night. Don't let the cougars bite. Man, there's a whole pack of deer over here. You call it a pack of deer or a herd of deer? There are boomalopes here. You totally missed the new recruit. I did too. I said I was gonna name them, and then I didn't. Guess it's better late than never. Alright, last chance to join the name raffle, because I am going to give this name away momentarily. I don't think Booffin's actually going to sleep. I think Booffin was just saying goodnight to my colonists who are all sleeping. You put a review in the newest Hearts of Iron 4 DLC. It is negative. The price is what did it for you. Oh no. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we got. It's Aya. Alright, Aya, welcome to the colony. And you're still here to see it. You are our newest recruit, Edith Finch. Wait a second. Isn't that a game name? There's a game. What Remains of Edith Finch. Is that the backer name? Yeah, that's exactly what I was just saying, Flamethrower. It is. What Remains of Edith Finch is a game. And their name is Edith Finch. That's gotta be a backer name. So this might not bode well. Hopefully you will not die, and then there will all be just the remains of your pawn, Edith Finch. But Edith Aya Finch is abrasive, night owl, and asexual. Excels at shooting and melee, animals, social, and intellect. Isn't that a game like Oberdin? Not quite. No, that one's more like a walking sim. I think, like a narrative walking sim. Narrative, story-rich, atmospheric walking sim. I just looked it up. Hi, Coco. Nice to see you. Oh, look at that shiny new ambassador badge. What's it like being a Twitch ambassador? Congrats again. I know that's old news, but I'm still excited for you. It's so nice to see you, Coco. Thanks for stopping in. What is Escape from Duckov? Like Escape from Tarkov, but with ducks? Welcome in, Coco. It's so good to see you. Y'all, if you don't know Coco, please change that and drop her a follow. She's absolutely wonderful. She plays a lot of cool stuff. Good vibes, good chats, totally worth it. A new Twitch ambassador as well. It's Tarkov but with ducks and it's amazing. Only in the most general sense. It's top down and it's PvE, not PvP. Okay, I'm checking this out right now. Escape from Duckov. Overwhelmingly positive. It looks really cute. Hi, Viking. Adorable. It's now on my radar. Thanks for stopping in, though. I hope that you are having a great day. We are playing RimWorld for the first time in 3 months. I think to the day, just about. And I'm preparing for the hot potato that starts on Monday. Starts on Monday. I gotta get reacquainted with the game. And we are playing on Randy Random. Oh wait, wow, there's no blocks in the way here. Yes, move the table. We are playing Randy Random on the hardest difficulty with random colonists on a random tile. And dying of heat stroke. Vandalier is literally dying of heat stroke right now. I have got to build a thing. Passive cooler. Where? Here? Will the hot potato use any DLC or mods? It should have mods. No mods, but we are using DLC. We're using Ideology and Odyssey. Yeah, and only one raid so far. Like, did I accidentally change this to a lower difficulty? It should be... Losing is fun. I don't know. Like, I'm just telling you how it is. Like, Randy Random is random. Oh, look. That was the path right there. Is somebody mowing the lawn? I'm fairly certain I just heard somebody mowing the lawn. You know, it's like dark outside, right? Like, it's a weird time of day to mow the lawn. Hearts of Iron 4 DLC, the Paradox drops at 50% rating as of right now. Oh no. Is Randy Random as filthy as they sound? I mean, sometimes, if you're talking about the kind of content that he creates for streamers, sometimes, yeah, sometimes it can be real gnarly. Other times, he just chills. So, the way that the storytellers work in RimWorld, as time passes in the game, depending on a number of factors, like your colony wealth, I think is a major contributor, the storyteller accumulates points. And this is not something that the player can actively see, it just happens on the back end of the game. And as your storytellers accumulate points, they can choose to spend them on things. And those can be like positive events, negative events. Yeah, someone's mowing the lawn. Dark outside. Who is mowing the lawn at night? And why? Mowing the lawn at 20 past midnight. I mean, it's only 6:20 here, but the sun is down. It is officially dark outside. Be someone with a chainsaw? No, it's like very much so the sound of a lawnmower. All the food poisoning rolls are keeping the raids at bay. Yeah, maybe it's the rain. I don't know if weather affects. Hold on. RimWorld storyteller points. It's on the wiki. Raid points. Raid points are spent by the storyteller to purchase raiders. Each raider has a cost or combat power associated with them. Every one raid point equates to 1 combat power. So if the storyteller has 180 points, it can send out 180 points of raiders, which could be 3 warriors of 60 combat power each, for instance. Raid points equal wealth points plus pawn points. So the wealth of your colony plus the number and wealth of your pawns times your difficulty times your starting factor times your adoption factor. Adaption factor. Difficulty is solely the threat scale number. Threat scale is determined by storyteller settings. Losing is fun is 2.2 threat scale multiplier. Starting factor means the start of the game is made easier. After 40 days, there is essentially no starting factor because it becomes 1. How many days are we in? It could be the starting factor. We are like 15 days in. So at 40 days, this becomes 1. So right now, the raid points that Randy is accumulating is reduced because it's based on a multiplier below 1. Adaption factor means RimWorld tries to make the game harder if it thinks the player is doing well and easier if the player is doing poorly. Time passed since death of colonists and time passed since the downing of colonists are major aspects. Okay, we have had a lot of colonists downed because of food poisoning. That's happened once or twice now. And also from raids. This is what I'm looking at. So I don't think that weather affects it, after all. Randy will increase or decrease the raid point value by 50% to 150% for each event. Cassie and Phoebe will not do any further modification. So Randy likes to keep things interesting. Which basically means we can expect something scary to happen soon. Okay, I need you, Vandalier, to chop these trees, please. Just all of them all at once. If I play at higher than 1x speed, I'll get raids more often. I was playing at faster than 1x speed, and I slowed it down because we got a raid, and then I slowed it back down because heat stroke. There, button. Getting chain food poisoning is a strat to reduce difficulty. Actually, yes. We are using a ton of wood to keep all these lights lit. And to keep the fueled stove fueled. So fuel for the lanterns and fuel for the fueled stove. We should probably try to get, I don't know, electricity soon. We do have it researched. We could, I guess, attempt to build a windmill. However, our highest construction skill is 4. You got this, flamethrower. You got this. Nice. Research bench achieved. Let's research fishing. So the floor smoothing has a few purposes. One of them is to just look nicer. Floors actually do look nicer, and that affects moods. They like it when things look pretty. Look how beautiful smooth marble is. +2 beauty on the floor. As opposed to -1 beauty. Second, they move incrementally faster. Not much. It's a difference of 7%, but that makes all the difference in the world, right? Third, and the big one, is this is training construction skill. Very slowly, but it's better than nothing. Yes, we can expect Randy to be a butthead soon. Mm-hmm. It'll happen. Just like real life. I feel like if you get chain food poisoning in real life, you're going to increase difficulty. Colonists being downed remove adaptation days. Think of the adaptation factor like a classic workplace sign. Days since last injury.
Everyone, heart emoji. Hope you are having a great day, Carrot.
Hi, Lillian Darkheart. The way that Russell said "hello" was odd. Hello to you. Thank you very much for the 13 months. It's so nice to see you. How are you doing? I appreciate the support. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. I too hope you're having a good day. Okay, so think of adaptation factor like a day since last injury thing. The differences from this analogy to the adaptation factor is that adaptation factor does not reset entirely upon injury. Instead, a number of days are subtracted from the total, and how many days are subtracted gets quite complicated. There's too many words. I'm not gonna read it right now. I don't know. I don't know what it's trying to say to me. Just got home from work and now it's time to game out. Heck yeah, what are you gonna play today? What are you gonna play tonight? Chat, wait, what are you playing tonight? RimWorld. I would expect nothing less, Gazebo. The Sims 4. Against the Storm. Nice. Good games. Zelentry wants to play Enshrouded with me later. Learning the metagame in prep for the hot potato. Look at this doggo eating my food right now. This doggo is trained to haul. I repeat, the doggo is trained to haul. Which means we can reassign Vandalier because bonded. And I have a dog that can haul now. So I need to make this zone a bit bigger. Do you think the parrot will be okay? I think the parrot will be okay. I'm just gonna kind of expand it out to the field. Because the doggo... Okay, well, Aya got it instead. I also want to smooth this room. I want to smooth the whole dang place, but one room at a time. Almost started a RimWorld game, but settled on chess. Chess, huh? That's cool. One of these days, you might need to try playing RimWorld. Have you not played it before, Alistair? Like, at all? Really? Yeah, I think you would like it. We'll lose you to RimWorld. Wait a second! Y'all, we're making blocks. You know what that means. I'm gonna make a wall. It's gonna be an awesome wall. Oh, I'm gonna upset the anima tree too. That was supposed to be a door. Marble door. The anima tree is gonna be angy because I'm building a wall in its space, basically. let's put that one right there. So the goal of the wall is just to force raiders to have to go through the lake, basically. Slow them down.
58 months of Jess.
Hey, Ezra Die! It's nice to see you. Thank you for the 58 months. That's an incredibly long time. Thank you so much for the support. It's good to see you. Thanks for keeping this up alive for almost 5 whole years. A long time. Welcome back, Ezra Die. You bought it last year after the hot potato when we were discussing modding stuff, but never actually started a game. All you gotta do is start and experience it. And you'll probably have many colonies that go down in flames or worse. But it gets better from there. Hi, Jamoy. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Hello. This car makes a great fidget toy too. Both of these little fidgets I got from MSF are awesome. There's this one. This one is the little Hot Wheels car that they gave me at the booth. Vroom vroom. And then this one is this little fidget spinner thing. And I'm holding them each in a hand and like spinning one and or doing this whole thing, like taking the wheels. Or this. If you do that, you'll either disappear off the internet for a few months or you get bored by having to restart games and put it down quickly. Well, you'll never know until you try. Let me do it like this. We do need to have the raiders come in at some point. I don't really want my yaks to be here. I just kind of put them there for the time being. I don't know where I'm going to put them, ultimately. If we actually, you know what? I think I want them to come right here. Through this section, because they can't actually walk through the deep water, and I want to be able to get eyes on them from a distance. So, like, this section, we probably want to keep open. Like so. And then just fill this up through here. And we do need emergency exits at certain locations. This sand is certainly conveniently located. Do, 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 do. Yeah, so like here, I guess? Another spot for an emergency exit. Let's put one right here. That's probably fine. I just want to play Silk Song. I also want to play Silk Song. I also want to play Pacific Drive. That was a game that there's a Pacific Drive just had a recent DLC that I was really excited to play. But I didn't because I got sick. And then I traveled and whatnot. And I still really want to play this DLC. I want to play Silk Song, I want to play RimWorld. I want to play all these games. You still have to let Oni consume you entirely. There's quite a long list of games to get addicted to. Well, you know, you could always join us streamers, streaming RimWorld. They have too many things marked for smoothing. What is Flamethrower doing? Building these walls that I ordered. Why? Who would order this many walls be built? Why would someone do this? You think you might need to learn it first. I learned how to play RimWorld entirely on stream. For better or worse. More importantly, I want to play it for you. For you, chat. Mad squirrels. How many mad squirrels? Some sort of psychic wave has swept over the landscape. Your colonists are okay, but it seems many squirrels in the area have been driven insane. Squirrel. Squirrel. Where? Oh, Vandalier found a squirrel. Oh, it's all the squirrels. It's all the squirrels. How many squirrels are there? 3, 4. Squirrel? Squirrel? Oh, squirrel. Run, Vandalier, run! Just keep kiting the squirrel. Aya will get it. Nice. Okay, one squirrel down. Oh, there's another one! What's happening over here? Alright. Squirrels? Squirrels? The tutorial and learning helper taught you how to play. Chat taught me. And also doing things the hard way. Another squirrel right here. Alright. Squirrels incoming. What's going on here? Okay, I heard the other one go down. Just keep running, Vandalier. Don't get shot. Flamethrowers coming to help. Okay, wait. No, they're good? They're good. Everything's fine. Okay, squirrels. Dead. Vandalier is bleeding out in 13 hours. Murdered by squirrels. Look at a shelf in here. Also, fairly certain Vandalier is the doctor. So please, feel free to self-tend to prevent your death. Hey, have fun. Marble shelf. Or you could join next year and show up with the hot potato being like, sup, I've never played this game. Think I'll do alright? We have a couple people this year who are joining the hot potato that do not have a whole lot of experience with RimWorld. So I think it's, as long as you have a few hours, you know, it's a valid strategy. Imagine starting your first game to 700 boom rats exploding. Imagine. Berenidas Basislos, a baron of the Imperium of Moan, is making a request. She wants you to take care of 2 wargs at the Doom Impending for 23 days. The wargs are Lisloss's favorite pets, and she wants them to see the world outside her royal court. I could be rewarded with a genie, Will, who is really good at combat. Particularly melee, which is funny because genies are wimps and delicate. But no construction skill. I really need construction skill, y'all. Hi, Aksha! Potato! Yeah! Yeah, potato! Potato, potato. Aya's got the best skill. Alright. Bandelier's good. We're gonna talk to Orange. A different Orange. So, we could buy... Where did I get all this silver from? 667 silver. Oh, I'm definitely gonna buy that heal root. We could also use... These are only cloth parkas. We could buy sheep wool. Make some clothes. We could also buy food. I'm gonna... Oh my goodness. That's a lot of berries. I'm gonna buy some berries though. Yeah, let's buy like 200 berries. That's a lot of food. Actually, it's gonna go bad. We could buy like 120 berries. That would be 30 meals? No. Yeah. Yeah. Hi there, Bronny. Randy giveth, and he taketh away. Yeah, it's not my starting silver, though, because we started with 300, and I spent half of it on a parrot. Remember that parrot that I bought? I don't know where this silver came from. I could also sell the yaks. I think I had over 500. Oh, okay. If you say so. Maybe it wasn't the stockpile. Maybe not. I mean, the food is going to go bad. It's gonna happen. How long did the berries last? In storage. It doesn't say. Maybe it's not an attack parrot. Maybe it's a heist parrot. Maybe it's a heist parrot. Good point. Seems like a lot of money to spend on just berries. I'm gonna buy these 120 berries and call it a day. They spoil in 14 days. That's what I thought. Dandelier's my cook. And is the only cook. And is currently recovering from having been mauled by a squirrel. Quests available. A child and an Itaki. A 3-year-old child named Almost is calling from nearby. He's being chased by Itakin from the Yush clan. He begs for safety and oh, you know what? Accept. You know why? Because I have a bulk good trader right here that they will defend me. Almost joins. I almost had you. Oh, it's a baby. We're being raided. I hope you walk faster than this. No, you're too slow. Too slow. Maybe the song I just sang was a premonition. Oh no. I can't. We can't. Why'd they turn around? Are these attack wargs? Oh my goodness. Run! Eep. No! I can't watch. Oh no. Tragic. Why would they kill a child? Hey, but look, I get a turkey out of it. I got a couple wargs out of it. And we're gonna turn this into let's move this. And these are gonna become prison beds. We're gonna capture a Sirsh and Bidik. That counts as a colonist's death. It sure does. Time to build a grave. Maybe we'll put it like, I don't know, down here. By the water. I'm really sad that happened. I'm so surprised that that raid just came instantly. Yeah, I'm gonna put it over here. I know that I scheduled a door to be built, but like, it's a nice spot by the lake. Unwavering prisoner. Funeral opportunity for almost. And I almost had you. So, are you all eating my berries? Leaving out in 4 hours. Okay, so Sittersh is unwaveringly loyal, and that's okay, because I don't want them anyways. They're old and frail, and they have an artery blockage. And they can't even construct! I don't need another pyromaniac. Construction! Bidik! Careful shooter, psychically dull. Minor passion in construction. Builder. Builder, builder. Recruit. Dun, 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 dun. That was supposed to be a bed for over here. This prisoner, we are just going to release them. Do you think I can sell them anything now? Do you think they'll buy these clubs that we just got from the raid? Aww. Aww. How sad. We're gonna build a grave. So do they all get a mood debuff? Just colonist died. I was sort of expecting child died. This raider can barely walk, and we're like, get out. Get out of here. Faction was the training wheels. Yeah, our faction is called the training wheels. That's my faction. The mood debuff is less than eating without a table. It's because I didn't know this colonist. Premium, thank you so much for the brand new subscription. Hype. Super hype! Exclamation hype! Thanks for the brand new sub. Welcome. Enjoy the emotes. Enjoy the sound effects. Thank you very much for the support. Joining the sub club. I don't actually have a name for that, but I'm calling it the sub club as of right now. I really appreciate the support. It is very hype. You think I should sell my yaks? No, I'm not going to. You know why? Because I have a male and a female, and they have a baby yak, and they generate milk, and we can, I don't know, like kill them over the winter if we need to. I'm saving the food for later. Alright, time to bury this child. Oh yeah, you won't do it. Bury almost. Do they do fur or just leather? I think just leather? Yeah, plain leather. But it's a lot of food. 235 meat. I'm just saving it for later. Since we can't freeze anything right now, you know? It's like, it's food for later. Oh my goodness!
Potato.
The Red Sir, thank you for the 4 months of subscribing! Welcome back! Also, we have an ad starting in 1 minute. I'm gonna snooze it. I don't have any snoozes left. That's the last possible snooze that I can do, I think, this whole stream. But thank you for the 4 months of support, the Red Sir. Welcome back. I really appreciate it. Thank you both for the subs. I hope you continue to enjoy your emotes. Enjoy the ad-free viewing. Yak name is Future Food. Yes, Future Food 1, Future Food 2. The last news would make for a great movie title. It really would. It's the name of my new punk band. Oh! The zone is full. You need to get Vandalier to wake up and butcher some stuff. These squirrels are gonna go bad. Actually, we had some time. Never mind. Okay. Almost is buried. Should we have a funeral? Aya's gonna give the speaker. What is this? What is this red thing? Looks like there's trying to be like a tooltip or a pop-up and it's not working. I don't know. Let's do it. Funeral time! We're giving a funeral to a child we never met. But we attempted to bring them into our colony and raise them and shape them in our image, and it just didn't happen because their little legs couldn't run fast enough. Oh! During the funeral, a patched leather lady's hat was left behind by the Googa people. That's very Googa of you, thank you. It was a heartwarming funeral! The speech was captivating and heartfelt, and everyone came away focused on good memories of the colonists they never met. Almost a colonist. Ouch. It's extra sad because Almost was only 3 years old. I think that's the first time I've had a child die in one of my colonies. Well, no, not quite. It's the first time I've had a child brutally murdered to death by raiders. Usually I play with a mod called Don't Hurt the Children, which prevents stuff like that from happening. I guess we're not using it right now. He was almost an adult. He was almost 4. Adulthood on the rim is 13, Alistair. He was nowhere close to being an adult. Who wants the patch leather lady's hat? Flame, you want that? You want a hat? Looks good! I like it. Now hold on a second. I swapped out weapons. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna swap them back. There we go. I gave Aya all of this gear. So that way she won't get murked. Then she was using a gun instead. Let's see. We still have some time left on the food. Do we have any food? We have 3 meals, and now we have to feed 5 people. So let's up this from 20 to 2. Actually, yeah, 20 is fine. He's old enough to make it to the gates of the colony. He's old enough to yearn for the mines. He wasn't old enough to make it to the gate of the colony. That's the problem. His little legs couldn't run fast enough. Minecraft being the #1 selling game of all time means everyone yearns for the mines. That's because digging is awesome. Oh no. A heat wave. Ad starts in 1 minute. And it's gonna be a 3-minute ad. Do I need to make another passive cooler? Or will we be properly insulated inside the mountain? Oh, I feel like I'm kind of losing my voice. Again. Again. I could play Minecraft and just dig. It could be my happy place, except for all the creepy crawlies that exist inside the mines. There's like zombies down there and like spiders and other creepy things. But I'm peaceful. But then what? Look at this herd of deer right in my front yard, just asking for it. It's a pretty stylish hat. How's the construction? Whoa, level 5! I feel like this is going a lot faster than smoothing the floor. Maybe it's not. Does building the wall generate experience faster than smoothing the floor? I think that would make sense. I just have never really thought about it much. Yes? Level 5 construction! Don't worry! I have a prisoner in my prison with a level 9 in construction and a passion. Building furniture is even faster. Just build endless tables. 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 110 degrees. No, it's pretty hot inside the base. 112? It's too hot. 113? Suddenly we went from a British climate to the middle of Arizona. 114! Death Valley. $115 degrees! I feel for these colonists. Too hot. Too hot indeed. Hot. -8. It's way too hot here. If I could just have a breath of cool air. Don't I know it? Don't I know it? Okay, we have plenty of meals now. We put them in the stockpile. We should keep butchering. Okay, have fun with that. It does spoil soon. So the corpses have a timer before they spoil. And then from there, the meat that you get from butchering has an additional timer. So that if you wait until the corpses get really old, not so old that they rot, right before they transition from being fresh to rotten, you can then reset the timer and then have fresh meat again for a few days. It's a lot of micromanaging. Also, raid. A group of Neanderthals from the Covenant of Kisbu have arrived nearby. There's 2 of them! Buffalo and Lurcha! Don't worry, Buffalo has a melee skill of 0. Lurcha is delicate with a melee skill of 6. So the one that can actually fight well is delicate. That works in our favor. Delicate pawns are fragile. They have fragile skin and bones. They take more damage than others for the same blows. Neanderthals, on the other hand, are robust and take less damage. Incoming damage multiplier times 75%. But on top of that, then they have delicate, which is an incoming multiplier of 115%. I don't know how that levels out. You just add them together? Do you multiply them by each other? Probably says. Incoming damage multiplier 86%. So robust reduces it to 75%. Delicate increases it up to 86%. They take less damage though. That's wild. A delicate Neanderthal still takes less damage. They also have reduced pain, so they'll fight to the death. They started to social fight with each other! Cool! And somehow, Lurcha, the one that is good at melee, somehow lost that altercation and is now at 47% health. Alright, I won't complain. Bandolier, stay inside. Time to pick a social fight with that Boomalo. Yeah, or the Cougar. The Cougar would probably be better. Alright, everyone's getting a quick nap in before the raiders come. The wall is built on this side, so they're either going to go all the way around, or they'll come straight through the water. They're probably going to go around. They are going in 2 separate directions. So one is going down and is going to come around this way. The other is going this way. And will probably come along the water. So this wall that I'm building, we kind of need to extend it this way some too. So we force them into the water. You not see this yet? Where's the other one? Okay, still really far away. Oh no, Flame just got stabbed in the leg. It's all good. It's all good. Maybe that's where we got our silver from. From raiders. Alright, Lurcha is... Omen. Let's go like right over here. Flame... Come rest in this bed. I don't know if Lurch is even gonna make it! Oh, they are. Alright, we have dispatched the raiders. Fortunately, they did not make a coordinated strike. And they also attacked each other first. Take that, Randy! Let's find some heal root. Zoom out, double click it. And harvest fully grown. Oh. Harvest fully grown. Okay, hopefully we'll get a good amount of heal root. Okay. Flame has been tended. We have initial heat stroke because it's too hot. You might need a passive cooler. I'm trying to hold off. I might have ordered too much wall to be built at once. There's also a cougar hanging out near my base and I don't love it. Alright, chat, I am gonna save this here. Before before Randy decides to send another raid, I forgot that permadeath just instantly closes the game when you hit that button. Save and quit the menu or save and quit the OS. There's just no quick save button. I think that we did alright today. Our Randy random losing his fun random colonist on a random tile run is actually going a lot better than I expected. Gasp as it just remembers perma does that. I was just trying to save it so I could then review what we've done today. Oh no, this was a really cool map. I probably would have picked a tile like this on my own. And the random button just did it for me. Maybe I should hit the random button more often. You know what I'm saying? Have I been taking the random button for granted? Boop. Boop. Alright, so I am unsure about whether or not I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Like, ideally, I could get another stream in. Ideally. But also, the potato is happening, you know, the potato and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what my day is gonna look like tomorrow just yet. I want to be able to promise you a stream, but I don't know. So what I will tell you to do is hop in the Discord. And you know what to do. Maybe you don't. You can subscribe to the informed news alerts and the @live role. And when I go live, you can get pings. If you want to know the updates for the channel, I will ping the informed role and then you'll know. If I'm tired, don't overdo it. I am tired. I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit, so I'm stopping here. Oh, you mean tomorrow? Yeah, I mean, we'll see. If it... Normally I don't stream Fridays, but I haven't streamed much this month. This is my second or third stream this month. It's we haven't had many streams. So I would like to get a few more streams in, especially before the potato. Because once the potato starts, it's gonna be really hard for me to get here to stream because I'm just gonna be like so focused on the potato that I might not, you know? So I will keep you posted on what's happening. Here are the other socials. Be sure to follow the hot potato news. It starts on Monday. If I don't see you all tomorrow, I will be seeing you in those streams, like the streams that are listed on that schedule right there in that Blue Sky post. That's where you can find me next week, because I'll be around. I'll be around. And here's a rate message. Thank you for being here, Flame, and thank you, Fenxy. Thanks, JSOG. Thanks, Alistair. Thank you, Dovahkeen. I appreciate you all being here today. Thank you for the subs. New sub hype. I appreciate all of you. Thank you very much for the support today. I was gonna click out to the menu, but I like this song. I am not going to. Thank you for being here, Red Sir. Where should I send you all today? My hands are still so cold. I want to see about sending you all to a hot potato streamer. There are so many streamers online on my follow list right now. I've had to expand the list 3 times. Okay, why don't we go say hello to Allison Adventures? So I haven't been here before. And I've found myself rated here myself. I haven't been here before. So let's go say hi to a new stream. This is actually someone who's taking part in the hot potato. And Allison Adventures. Let's see. You're playing Enshrouded, which is the game that Cilantro wants me to play with him. Let's go say hello to a new friend. Let me find that schedule. Allison is joining us for the hot potato on what day? Thursday, November 27th. Shot is pretty good. I know. Alright. Hi, Wave Girl Vanessa. Thank you very much. I hope you have a good night as well. Make sure you grab yourselves a raid message. Let's go say hi to a new friend. And I will see you all soon. If not tomorrow, then early next week. If not early next week, I will see you Saturday for my turn with the hot potato. My slot is Saturday midday. I know it's Saturday, y'all. Not a Tuesday or a Wednesday or a Thursday or a Friday, but a Saturday. It's unusual, I know, but I will see you there if I don't see you before then. Thank you all for joining me today. You are awesome. I'll see you on the flip side. Be well and take care, everyone. See you soon. I'll see you soon for the potato. Bye!